New Mexico State University is different things to different people. To Bradley Gordon, it became a place to regroup and set his academic life back on track.
How I came to the school was actually through a counselor who I met with and asked me one very pertinent, although at the time odd question, and that was, would you like to go to graduate school? I was going to school originally at Indiana University. I failed there. New Mexico law allowed you to transfer your credits without your grade point average. So basically, you were able to start afresh.
With roots in southern Indiana and California, Brad felt a little like a stranger in a strange land when he arrived in New Mexico. However, he quickly discovered that the people were as open and natural as the scenery.
Within the business college, my initial focus is in marketing. Dr. Peterson was one of my instructors. He taught at the time a course on sales. In addition to thoroughly enjoying the material that he taught, I came to enjoy his teaching method.
My teaching style, I try to make it person to person with the student. I want to know my students. Oh, I have great memories of Brad. We hit it off right away. Brad was unusual. He had a curiosity that many people do not have, a desire to learn, a desire to do things, to accomplish things.
For Brad, his time at New Mexico State was focused on studying. In 1978, he graduated with honors and headed to graduate school. Brad enrolled at the University of Southern California because they offered an MBA program with a focus on entrepreneurship. He was pleased to discover that his NMSU education enabled him to compete academically with the other students.
Originally, I was told I was going to get a job working for a large Fortune 100 company. At the very last minute, I was told that in fact they had selected another candidate. I heard of a new venture fund that was forming in San Diego, California, interviewed with the founder of the company, and he explained to me apologetically he was interested in hiring, but could only afford to pay me about $15,000 a year. I decided to take the job. It was entrepreneurial. It was a startup, fledgling firm.
That career had Brad first working on the investment side of several startup businesses. He moved into a management role and was CFO of Signal Pharmaceuticals when it was acquired by Celgene in 2000. Since then, Celgene has become a major producer of effective cancer therapies, contributing to the company's dramatic growth.
One of the great lessons I was taught by my parents is what matters most isn't so much success, but rather what you do with it. And as I was more successful in my career, I started to think, how did I attain this success? Where did it come from, and who do I owe for it? And my thoughts always returned to my years in Las Cruces at New Mexico State. As I was thinking about returning something to the university in gratitude, my thought very quickly went to Dr. Robin Peterson. And I thought if ever there was an opportunity to return a favor, it should be in his name.
Brad's gift has had a significant impact on the College of Business as well as himself. After moving beyond personal heartbreak, his life today has a new balance and purpose.
It dawned on me that I needed to make a decision about my work life and my private life and reset my priorities. Where I was needed was in a new marriage and a new family relationship. I have a lovely wife, Jacqueline. We've been married about 4.5 years. And then a new miracle came into our life. His name is Max. I think of Max as sort of my latest biotech startup project.
Brad admits to being completely surprised when he learned that the university selected him to receive an honorary doctorate.
The opportunity to share with students and faculty and family my life, my career, my successes, but equally important, the many dips along the way that occurred. Hopefully there's some inspiration to it. Hopefully people realize that regardless of setback, when you continue to push forward, there is always success that lies ahead.